It's very, like, that makes sense, I guess. So Jackson, the way Jackson goes about things are, yes, aggressive.
Yeah.
I think he says some stories.
He's loud and abrasive and obnoxious with his stories.
He was talking about his high school stories.
I was like, talking.
Yeah, like talking about high school, like, come on.
You know.
But like, and I think he talks a lot about, like, I think he says a lot of stories about college that don't exactly paint him in a positive light. But we're not talking about this.
I really wish he would stop doing that. I'm like, it's not cool.
But you know what?
Literally nobody thinks it's cool.
But what I found out today is that he thinks it's cool and that people in the past have thought that it's cool.
Can somebody tell him it's not cool?
Well, I'm not the person to tell him that. But anyway, okay, so there's that.
Okay.
And scene. I think for Sis and Christy, but Christy's kind of stopped. It's been more of Sis. Like, okay, I don't know how to say this because I also don't want it to be misconstrued on anything on the feeds, on TV, whatever. But I take, like, the whole, like, disrespecting women thing.
Yeah.
Like, I take that very, like, seriously, personally.
Yeah.
Like, that's something that I feel very passionate about.
Yes.
So, has he said some things that are slightly disrespectful to women? Honestly, yeah. But I think that maybe he didn't actually mean that.
Right.
But it was more of, like, a frat boy persona that he was, that he's been told has been cool in the past.
He's a showboater.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of starting to see that.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to see that instead of the malicious side that at first I was kind of like, what the hell?
Right.
I think that it's very wrong for Sis to, like when you won HOH and she was like, Jackson he's using Holly because he wants to be HOH. Mm-hmm. And she was creating these scenarios in her head that he wasn't doing at all.
Right.
But she wanted to ride on this storyline that she created and this persona that she created for him.
Yep.
And he really didn't do anything other than tell his frat boy stories.
Yep.
He really didn't do anything this week to, like, feed into that. But she kept insisting on that happening and it wasn't.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of made me turn off to her.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that like, to talk about that just because it matches your agenda. Is that's really wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
And to bring other people in on that is also really wrong.
Yep.
I don't know if that makes sense.
It does.
But yeah.
It does.
So, I don't know. Like, if he does something that I think is, like, 100%, like, needs to be called out, then yeah. But I just don't think that what she's been calling him out on this week
is worthy
of her also playing into the storyline if he doesn't respect women.
I agree.
There's been other things that she could easily throw in. But what she's throwing in is not, that's not one of them.
Right. Right. And, like, I think with situations with you, I think it's not different, but I'm saying, like, to say he's, like, disrespectful to all women is, like, such a generalization. He has said disrespectful things to you, for sure.
I think he has said disrespectful things to me, and he has said disrespectful stories about his college frat boy stuff.
College frat boy stuff, but not directed at women. Unless I just haven't heard those.
Well, I think it feeds into the persona of a very...
It feeds into that persona.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of... None of his frat boy stories have had any... Or, like, have had to do with disrespecting women.
Yeah, I think
it's...
I agree. That, but then also, like, the whole, like, ex-girlfriend thing. I don't think it's disrespecting.
It's talking about ex-girlfriends a lot. And I'm like,
that's a little bit of a thing.
That's, again, showboating. And I'm like,
honestly,
We've all had exes.
That's what I realized today. That's kind of what I realized today. That I was like, okay, I think I might have not me, because I'm not the one that's spreading that rumor.
Right.
But when it was told to me, we had this conversation. And, like, I was like...
Yeah, right.
And it was told to me, and it made me think, like, okay, like, that's something I can't support. And he has
Yeah.
been disrespectful to me
Yeah.
personally. But I do think it is more of like a showboating, immature kind of.
It's definitely a show off type of thing,
Yeah.
which also
Which is
also
a bad
is
look. It's
not-
definitely a bad look.
it's not cute. I don't like it. And honestly, that's like that is my biggest turn off with him is like when he's talking about stuff like that. I'm like,
Yeah.
can you stop?
That's not that early. For people, like, they're out